We're going to continue with your phone calls. Charlie Sheen is coming up in about 30 minutes. I was just talking to him on the phone. Wild stuff going on behind the scenes. I wanted to bring Ted Anderson up, though, just for a few minutes, because gold is at $1,003 right now. And the dollar has been going up and down. The banks are now putting tens of trillions on the streets as they buy up assets. It is just incredible to see this happening. And now Obama's announcing he wants the banking reform to give unlimited power to the Federal Reserve to take over every facet of our economy and to give that new authority, that illegitimate authority, he can't do that, to this new offshore private consortium. Ladies and gentlemen, the smart money is in gold and silver. The smart money is getting out of the paper. I told you to get into gold 5-6 years ago when it was $300 an ounce. Now it's above 3,000. And all I know is it's one of the only smart investments where you can actually hold on to what you have. I believe in physically holding metals, physically holding silver and gold in your hands. Ted Anderson, tell us the latest developments.
Well, sure. I'll just correct you on the spot price of gold. Right now, it's at $1,009.10. So it's up.
Oh, excuse me. It was 103 an hour ago.
1,003. You're right about that. And anyways, yeah, the markets are going nuts right now. I mean, obviously, like we talked about yesterday, the prices are going to be going up. They did on the franc and the British sovereign. There are just one or two things left that haven't increased yet. One is that walking Liberty half at 869. The $10 Liberty right now is at $818.50. Both of those are still at the same price. They're going to go shooting up as well. Everything in this market is hot. Alex, we're going to have a market like we had just a few years ago where the supply of gold is going to become so tight. Places like Kitco are going to have to put disclaimers on the front of their website saying they can't deliver right now. I mean, Barrick had to default on their futures contracts because they sold too much gold.
So the gold and silver is running out, but you're saying the deal from a month ago or 3 weeks ago where it's at $9.45, you're saying you're at the very end, you've sold out of most of it. What coins do you have left when the gold market was 55 or more dollars less?
Well, the coins that reflect those prices right now are going to be the $10 Liberty, which is at $818.50, and the Walking Liberty half, which is at $8.69. Both of those coins right now are the same coins that I priced. The same quote that I said 3 weeks ago when gold was down at that 945 level, and we're just coming up off of 911. There is definitely a strong market going on right now. That stuff will go up in price too. All I can say, Alex, is that people should be taking heed right now. Plus, also, I was looking at Stiglitz right now, his article from yesterday. He's talking about the banks having a major problem, much larger than it was a couple years ago, and when Paulson was trying to bail out the banks.
In fact, Ted, we're going to break in 1 minute. Come back. I'm going to give you the floor for 5 minutes. I want to sit back because you've been doing this 30 years, and you are an expert in your own right, the caliber of Chapman. I mean, you really got good insights on what Stiglitz is saying. Other economists saying we may have a dollar death like Argentina. Forbes is saying that. I hope that isn't the case. But regardless, $945, now $1,009. That's $64 more gold prices. You're doing this at a deal nobody can do. You've got silver at the price when it was a couple bucks less. That's below spot, almost gone. 800-686-2237. 800-686-2237. And I hope you'll call the brokers. Ted, how long can you hold that deal? I mean, you keep extending it.
Yeah, I know. Well, I couldn't extend the British sovereigns or the francs, so right now we're going to hold this deal until midnight tonight.
Oh, so this is the only deal. So you've run out of those. Okay, explain it to me when we get back.